Hi everyone, here's a quick but massive product update from us at Kanbans. This is one of the biggest updates we've ever shipped. There's a brand new step-by-step video SOP feature in the mobile app, clearer SOP creation options, major improvements to how SOPs link together, upgraded cover sheets, bulk document editing, improvements to our approval process, and a new API integration guide for AI use cases. And more. So let's get straight into it. Recently, we added advanced SOPs and our Chrome extension for capturing on-screen processes, but honestly, they were a bit hidden away in the UI. With this update, we wanted to make sure none of these powerful options were buried. So now, whether you're on web or mobile, when you hit the plus button to create, you clearly see your choices. Standard SOP, video SOP, advanced SOP, and on web, you can even upload PDFs. No more guessing, no more missing what Kanbans can actually do. Now, let's talk about one of the biggest improvements we've made in a long time. You can now create step-by-step video SOPs directly in the mobile app. And dare I say it, it's even quicker and easier than our current standard method. You just hit the plus button and choose Video SOP. You record in portrait and talk through the process as it happens. When you've finished, the video uploads. And we do the rest. We automatically break the video into steps. We generate a description for each step. We create thumbnails showing what's happening. And the end user can tap play on any step if they need more detail. Now, I'll be honest, up until now, I've never been a big fan of SOP videos, except for very simple processes. And why? Because even a 5-minute video is painful when you're trying to find one specific thing. But when users can jump straight to the step they need, get the key information instantly, and only play the video when they want a deeper dive, well, that's a total game changer. On top of that, we also generate a step-by-step PDF from the video. You can annotate it and even change thumbnails directly in the mobile app. So you can still print it out and access the video step-by-step by scanning this QR code on the PDF. Is that not cool? If there's one feature you need to try from this update, this is the one. There are limits on the number of advanced SOPs and video SOPs depending on your plan. Now, go and test those limits. Next up, this solves a pain raised by a recent large corporate customer. Previously, when one SOP linked to another SOP, users had to scan a QR code or click it, open a different document, and then find their way back again. It worked, but it was clunky. Not anymore. You can now embed linked SOP steps directly inside the parent SOP. So instead of jumping between documents, users see everything they need in one place. Less friction, fewer mistakes, and far easier to follow complex processes. Just so you know, we still show the QR code if the format of the SOPs are different, number of steps or advanced versus standard. But as long as the SOPs are the same format, it will just show steps in line. Next, we've upgraded SOP cover sheets. Originally, there were just 4 sections. Now we've added 3 more. And no matter what headers you choose to use, if you enable AI cover sheet generation, we automatically pick up the intent and generate the right content. That gives you far more flexibility to structure cover sheets your way without losing consistency. Now, for anyone managing a lot of documents, you can now bulk edit SOPs in Kanbans. Instead of opening documents one by one and repeating the same changes over and over, you can update multiple items at once, apply changes consistently, and save a serious amount of time. This came directly from a customer with close to 1,000 SOPs who needed to change their naming convention. Before this improvement, painful. Now, it's easy. We also have another client with inconsistent Kanban color coding across hundreds of Kanbans. This makes that fix straightforward too. This feature is available on our Premium Plus plan and above. Next, we've made a further improvement to our document approval process. You can now pull documents out of approval. So if you spot an obvious mistake and don't want to waste everyone's time reviewing something you already know isn't right, you can pull it back, make the edit, and resubmit. Simple change, but a big time saver. And finally, we're seeing more and more clients wanting to integrate their Gembadocs SOPs into their internal AI learning models and chatbots. Rather than everyone duplicating the same research, we've published a clear guide on how to do this properly. If your plan includes API access, you can go and check it out. To wrap up, every one of these updates is about reducing friction. Less clicking, less jumping around, less admin, more clarity, more flow, and more time spending improving the work, not managing documents. As always, keep the feedback coming. The product keeps moving because you keep pushing us. And that's exactly how it should be. Thanks so much for all your support, and we'll see you in the next update.